Blessings, blessings, blessings. An afternoon, an afternoon. Yes, 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 yes. It's another Sunday, and we give thanks for the blessing of the sun. As we say, we call it Power Up Sunday, but for the most part, hold on, I want to go on there with Instagram. Okay. We call it Power Up Sundays, but for the most part, you know it is, right? It is always a blessing to be here on a Sunday, and we good. It's good to be back too. You know what I mean? Because we've been kind of just out there for the most part, and we haven't really gotten a chance to really make a forward back on the scene. So you don't know it go. We just make it officially now that everybody knows that we on radio now, right? Officially, Shem Music FM. And if you want to actually find us, it's really pretty simple. You can also go to the App Store and of course download the radio app, which is Shem Music FM. All right. And that's where you can be able to hear us live as well. You can also hear us live from my website, which is singingmelodymusic.com. Welcome to the program, All a Reason. Of course, it's Power Up Sundays. And we do things differently here on a Sunday. So we're going to kick off the program simple. Of course, you all know how it is already. The prayer. And it goes. Almighty Father, we thank you today for each and every blessing that you send forward to us. We thank you for the wind. We thank you for the sun, the elements of the earth that you give us to sustain us. Father God, we thank you so much for the most important thing on earth, which is people. We thank you for us blessing them and give them energy and life today on a day like this when we can be able to power up ourselves. Of course, my co-host is Dr. Kimo. We pray for him and his family as well. And we pray for all the blessings that it may shower down on them and also. Father God, we ask you today to just bless us. Order our steps and our words from our mouth and make sure that it's safe enough and we don't offend anyone. For the most part of it, we don't offend anyone. But for the most part, we do your work in thy name as we pray in your mighty name. Yeah, man. Amen. Yes, I. So you don't know that something are going on. It is always a blessing to be here. It's always a blessing to be a part of something great. And we are so right now, today is the next day that we power up ourselves. Okay?
Okay. So let's do this honestly, okay? It is a different day. We admit that. We know it's a Sunday, and we know we can't do the same old same every day because it's Sunday. It's a different day, and we use this day to power up ourselves and get more inclined to the Creator. You agree? Okay, so let's all a reasoning.
We all a reason for many reasons, and the reason is always a good reasoning because guess what? How much of us know about our body? How much of us know about health? How much of us know about so much things that we need to be informed about ourselves? In other words, to sustain that thing called life. A lot of people don't really know, and so they speculate and they just come up with the trend and the doctrine and everything that they have used to over a period of time in their life. And people is gonna be really, really suspicious about a lot of things because if you've been eating bad and you've been consuming food, the wrong kind of food all your life, you're not dead yet, but you say, boy, a long time I eat it and not do me nothing, but at the end of the day, it comes down to this. Whatever you know about your body, it's really important that you know the right thing about feeding yourself. Because you ever hear about a man who just go in bed and just wake up the next the next morning dead? There's no such thing, But guess what? You wake up dead. It's a funny thing. And persons will say, boy, the man was a strong man and me not understand how him just dead. So him never sick, nothing never happened to him. Things like that. So at the end of the day, is to know exactly. Because when you know exactly what you know and it doesn't change, right? Yeah, man. And the Almighty also tell us what we should be doing and how we should be doing it. You understand? Me now I'm stand for my phone, you know, so you know, it's a whole heap of things. So me kind of set my phone on an angle where me can be able to greet the item. But in the meantime, you don't know, we introduce the show on a different level. We're now on Shem Music FM, and of course, you are in tune to the show. It's now, the time check right now is what? How we stay with time, famous? 9 minutes after 12, and of course, we're doing it big time. Let it go.
Look. We're here and we're having fun. Let's do this.
Nah, man.
Live internet radio.
Careful.
Shem Music FM.
You're listening to Shem Music FM.
Oh my God! Watching the man, real artist progress, them represent for Shem Music FM. Play the best music in all genre. You know the thing, though. If you no get fighting, I make sense. More than fighters, so we get strength.
This is the #1 radio station, Shem Music FM.
We gotta give thanks. We got to give thanks, yes, for the ones who come before us, and we gotta shake hands. We got to shake hands, yes, for the job well done. Hi, this is Singing Melody, and you're listening to Shem Music FM. Yeah, man, one of the best places to listen.
Hallelujah, Jah the God of the inspired expression. Send forth Singing Melody as his holy one to show his prophets and his servants the things that must shortly take place. And he says, behold, is anyone observing the prophecies of this scroll, they shall be called his sons and he shall be their God. Yes, Singing Melody come to strengthen the righteous and weaken the wicked. Backbite and over there for cancer from Anya Cantaria. Singing Melody say fire for over there, fire for Lucifer, fire for sorcerers and warmonger, fire for those which are not peacemakers. Singing Melody say fire and then get him in a temper. Worse, I went to October, late November, and I need him September. Zaya, come look here. Naya, come look here. Fire, come look here. Luba, Reba, Singing Melody, out it like a upla, beat it like a popular. You're more than popular. I grab a speaker, loudspeakers, a man who no rasta. Singing Melody, you're listening to the man singing melody now, with all a reasoning. Hopeful and bright, blazing.
Up full and bright is what we do, and Shem Music FM, of course, you know, it's a Sunday and we do things different. Of course, Dr. Kimo is my host, and of course, you know, we are going to join him live on the phone line. And also, we are going to join him live on Instagram as well. Because you don't know, we have to kind of pitch the thing differently, understand? But in the meantime, we bring to you no other than Live Wire.
All the man who likes King Selassie. Let Jah be praised. Yeah. Let Jah be praised. And thy going out and coming in. Let Jah be praised for every word that you speak or sing. Let Jah be praised, the creator of all living things. 'Cause I Most High, and I, Rastafari. He is mightier than lightning and thunder, more powerful than any disaster. The Almighty is his name now. Don't be ashamed to praise his only name. Now. Let Jah be praised in thy going out and coming in. Let Jah be praised for every word that you speak or sing. Let Jah be praised, the creator of all living things. For I, Most High, and I, Rastafari.
This is radio, Shem Music FM. What radio means to you?
All the man who likes King Selassie. Let Jah be praised. Yeah. Let Jah be praised, and thy going out and coming in. Let Jah be praised for every word that you speak or sing. Let Jah be praised, the creator of all living things. ashamed to praise His holy name. Now, 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 now. Let Jah be praised in thy going out and coming in. Let Jah be praised for every word that you speak or sing. Let Jah be praised, the creator of all living things. For I, most I, and I, and I, and I, Rastafari. Don't you ever be discouraged, no. Take charge in what you do. Even though people will criticize you, shall never fail. He'll see with what you do. Rastafari will see you through. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let Jah be praised in thy going out and coming in. Let Jah be praised for every word that you speak or sing. Let Jah be praised, the creator of all living things. 'Cause I, most I, and I, and I, and I, Rastafari. On this crime of a feeling I can't control. Oh no, a job has filled my soul. Oh yeah, and I want the world to know my heart, mind and soul belongs to Jah Rastafari. All the man who likes King Selassie. Let Jah be praised. Yeah, yeah. Let Jah be praised in thy going out and coming in. Let Jah be praised for every word that you speak or sing. Let Jah be praised, the creator of all living things. 'Cause I, most I, and I, and I, and I, Rastafari. He is mightier than lightning and thunder, more powerful than any disaster. The Almighty is His name now. Don't be ashamed to praise His only name. Now, 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 now. Let Jah be praised in thy going out and coming in. Let Jah be praised for every word that you speak or sing. Let Jah be praised, the creator of all living things. For I, most I, and I, and I, and I, Rastafari. Don't you ever be discouraged, no. Take charge in what you do. Even though people will criticize you, shall never fail. He'll see with what you do. Rastafari will see you through. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let Jah be praised in thy going out and coming in. Let Jah be praised for every word that you speak or sing. Let Jah be praised, the creator of all living things. 'Cause I, most I, and I, and I, and I, Rastafari. On this crime of a feeling I can't control. Oh no, a job has filled my soul. Oh yeah, and I want the world to.
We are featuring no other than Live Wire and the big station. Of course, you don't know people. It's all about Shem Music FM, and of course, we're broadcasting live from singingmelodymusic.com/radio. And for those who on Instagram, of course, if you really can't find us, it's easy breezy, right? So of course, you're gonna go to the pin where you see that, so which is singingmelodymusic.com/radio. And of course, the app is in the Android App Store for now, working on the iPhone side. So, of course, you soon can be able to see visual and also audio on the app. We are working on that, so bear with us a little bit. Because you don't know, Instagram, I give you a little thing with the music, so we have to find different ways how we can be able to do it. And, of course, and to stay normal. You understand? Normal, a lie. And that them say, of course, you don't know, we still a feature live wire. Yeah, man.
Majesty. Clean hearts, clean mind, clean soul. Let us all get together, I say. And we must advance in love, not
normal, a lie. Oh, we talk about you. Because normal you talk about. I Shem Music FM I play. Not normal about this station here.
right. Make the right choice, and we must advance in love, not like in human rights and equity at last. The future is bright. Make the right choice. Yeah.
Well, heart clean, and no dirty we are dealing. Come clean up yourself and make way dash without the feeling. Burn Babylon, a Rastafari we believe in. Mother Nature take its course, the earth is the healing. What God for the morning, can come good at evening. Who know what learn, come make we give them Rasta teaching. Smiling at your face and behind you them deceiving. But no surrender, no retreating.
But we must advance in love, not like in human rights and equity at last. Is bright, make the right choice, and we must advance in love, not like human rights and equity at last. The future is bright.
Live wire. Yeah, man, what a vice, man. Who's a reggae dead? Dr. Kimo, me want to know them say reggae dead, And me know say reggae still alive, up and running. So, of course, we here, and of course, we here live for the first time in a long time, with, of course, on the program. But you don't know, nevertheless, we always save the best for last. Because guess what happen? Every time them see we are move at a different level. And of course, welcome to one and all. As we say, it's the program that with us all with high standard every Sunday. And of course, you don't know whether it not happen, it's still up on Instagram. Because we're there live on Instagram all the time. There's so much videos that we have done, Dr. Kimo, that we have saved over the time. So when people say them not see we online, I lie them and tell. Not true. They have to figure it out. So, and of course, you're here live. I mean, we're here live. We're going to call him on the phone. And of course, I don't know if you have a different line where you can call him from. Or you use the same phone. Where the pan now?
The one I use, the other one I have,
All right. So in a minute, we just want to inform the people if they really want to listen to the show. Of course, please go to singingmelodymusic.com/radio. Also, they can go in the App Store and download Shem Music FM. Don't forget to give it a review. Shem Music FM app. Of course, it's on Android, working on the iPhone side currently right now. And of course, we are going to extend the blessing over there to the phone line. We'll play one more song, then we'll join Dr. Kimo live over there. So, and of course, Instagram, stay tuned, better thing. Hopefully next time we can carry the two things at the same time. But let me try and see if we can deal with the most important one. Not that you are not important, but go to radio because that's what we're streaming to right now is radio. All right? So guess what? We have some people on the line and they're waiting. We have a lot of people on the text line. You understand? Big up to, who that? Big up to Paula. Big up to, Paula always, top man. Whole heap of people. Mr. Famous, of course, in studio. Rasta up. And a whole heap of people on the line right now on the chat line. Those are send requests and I say, yes, Power Up Sunday, Mad Radio. So you know everybody excited over here, so, and then we have Instagram excited over here, so it's a whole heap of blessing. So we'll just play one more song and then we come live over this, all right? Blessings.
I'm here to tell the truth, hope you here to listen. Them your words are brand new, like a baby just christening you. In life you have to take a chance to go through. Think positive, no one will do it for you. Remember that the leaders, they don't tell us the truth. If you don't plant no seed, you don't bear no fruits. When things get tough and you stop from trying, only you feel the pain inside your crying. Enough of them not care about you. When them see you dying, them will tell you that them love you, but you know them lying. Hypocrites are parasites. Too much bad mind and grudgeful. I'm a king in this jungle, so leave me alone. And if you try to take my crown, I will cut you down. Hypocrites are parasites. Too much bad mind and grudgeful. I'm a king in this jungle, so leave me alone. And if you try to take my crown, I will cut you down. You doing good, yet nothing to say. And if you ask a question, then we'll leave you astray. Seek the Almighty, read that chapter a day. This will keep you safe, keep the evil away. Sleepless night, meditating in my bed. I got to get this feeling out of my head. I see you doing better, but then we should let this out of your cool.
Yes, Dr. Kimo. Just stay tuned for a call and the WhatsApp line. Of course, we'll be joining you live on radio in a few, all right?
Leave me alone, and if you try to take my crown, I will cut you down. Hypocrites are parasites. Leave me alone. Too much bad mind and grudgeful. Leave me alone. I'm a king in this jungle, so leave me alone. And if you try to take my crown, I will cut you down. Beggy culture, where we get it from? Government no stop borrow from the IMF.
This is radio, Shem Music FM. What radio mean to you?
Stretch out them arms. Great inspiration came to me, so they came to me. I know my heart is pure and clean, said it's pure and clean. This chance is all I'm waiting for, I've been waiting for, to clear my mind and let you know. Hypocrites are parasites. Leave me alone. Too much bad mind and grudgeful. Leave me alone. I'm a king in this jungle, so leave me alone. And if you try to take my crown, I will cut you down. Hypocrites are parasites. Leave me alone. Too much bad mind and grudgeful. Leave me alone. I'm a king in this jungle, so leave me alone. And if you try to take my crown, I will cut you down. Hypocrites are parasites. Leave me alone. Too much bad mind and grudgeful. Leave me alone. I'm a king in this jungle, so leave me alone. And
we're featuring Live Wire, one of the most talented band in Jamaica.
This valley, Jehovah by my side, protect me from all evil. He will always be my guide. Jehovah, He is my strength in everything. Jehovah, He is the King of all kings. Jehovah is my King, He is my everything. He is my guide going out and coming in. Praises unto Him, this is why I sing. But I give my life to Him. Jehovah, He is my strength in everything. Jehovah, He is the King of all kings.
I will never cease to praise Him. I will always, always, always.
Yes, we're here and we're here up and live on Shem Music FM, and we're streaming live to Singing Melody music.com/radio. And of course, if it's your first time, we say welcome. And of course, if you don't know, if it's your first time, please give us some love. Of course, we're also on YouTube Shem Music Production channel. You can find us there as well. You know, we're actually streaming through there as well right now as we speak. Of course. So, you know, welcome to the program. We have Dr. Kimo on the line. Boy, I tell you, what a thing. What go on, brethren?
Me die. We have to die, you know.
No, we have to because we don't have no choice. We don't have no choice, one life. I mean, no man at this time, we are going to just take him life so because no one there. Life is so precious that we all want to be here at the same time, but not all of us get to stay, right? Because it is a big war that we have fighting against ourselves here. And of course, we know that war is to stay healthy. One of the first commandments from the Almighty in the Bible is health. One of the first commandment is health. And a lot of time we jump fence over it and say, well, thou shalt not kill and all of that and, put all those things up front, which is great. But look how much people are dead, Look how much people are dead literally with food and literally with how they might treat themselves. So it's a crazy thing. But let us put health first because that's what the first commandment is. Yeah, man. So Dr. Kim as the first, you're joining us on the radio for the first time.
Yes.
So we have to make the thing official where, Radio Land can be able to get a taste of what go on and also to introduce them to who the I is, how the I came into existence, how come so much people are finding out what is the importance of that and all of that stuff. So all the good stuff them now coming up, of course, folks want to know. So we're happy to have you on Shem Music FM. And of course, we are exercising and maximizing at the same time.
True.
Yes, I. So talk to us, Dr. Kimo.
Yes.
My first question to you, first of all, is who is Dr. Kimo? How come you just burst out on the scene? So, people that say, boy, the man does boss man, but enough people don't know so a long time you're about. Tell us your background and your foundation and where it's all start from for you.
Yeah, man, we give thanks, Brother Melody, for the great work to transmitting this frequency across the globe. What a mightyful and powerful and important role they take up in this earth, yeah, man.
Well,
you have to be a messenger sent by the Most High.
Well, the thing is, I was just thinking that Instagram wasn't really a big platform for us to send the message, but I was just thinking that what if we carry this thing to radio? Nobody's giving us any slot on their program because everybody will call them and say the program full and, radio full, them not no time. And, them not love for have us, but them not no time. So I say, you know what? Let me just think about what doing my own radio station and see if we can be able to bring the platform over there and widen it a little bit, join up with some partners that can be able to carry us live as well. So therefore we have both worlds. We are also on Instagram here right now. And of course, not much people can see you, but them also can hear that I'm speaking to Dr. Kimo and we're asking some questions. So, again, welcome. And we're glad for have the eye because let me tell you something, it's a blessing where, to see that the Bible itself is fulfilling because the Bible, God himself tells us if you're not feel good, seek physician. He never says seek medication. He says seek physician. And there is a physician and helping hundreds of people right now across the world getting well and hopefully that we can stay on this trend and get it. So tell us a little bit about Dr. Kimo background. Where they are coming from? Because you must have involved in some music, but tell us where it all start for you.
Well, it began a long time ago, May I feedback?
No, man, you're good, man. You feed forward.
All right. As I say, it began a long time ago, brother. Sir, I was here about 2 months ago. My mother came to look for me, seeing? And we just took care of a youth in the United States, in Connecticut. Him they paralyzed for must about 4 or 5 months.
Paralyzed?
And him couldn't move around like anymore. But this youth is a youth from Jamaica where we know from him a youth. And him jump off of one tree and him remind me say, one lady we know named Pastor Wilson tell him say later on in life that will mess him up.
Right.
But we separate for many years, maybe about 38 years, I not see this youth.
Right.
Among the years, me in a herbal business, but from where youth, we incline to life in our natural state. That
So-
we never to like certain things we are going.
So what I'm hearing from you is that at a tender age, you started to get interested in herbs.
And I go and tell you as how early it is.
Wow.
Up and taking care of this youth, I search for me on Facebook, but me come off of Facebook and him finally find me after 6 months searching.
Wow.
And him say, boy, my friend them tell me, say, yeah, go on with things. Me say, yeah, man. We send him a 2 months package. And him heal up and him start walk again. Me good, him now Connecticut near Herald.
Wow.
So him call me. The day when him call me now, my mother was sitting right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So after him giving testimony, and I say, yo, man, bro, you don't know what's going on, man. I'm good at show with that stick that I usually try to move around with. I'm good now. I went back to the doctor and showed the doctor that I'm well. The doctor said, what did you do? I want to know. He said, it's a good doctor. Yeah, man, I'm good now. I can run again. I can take on the street again. So when he hung up, my mother said to me, say, son, your son Earth go give man heal? I say, yeah, man. And she said, Jesus Christ, there's no coincidence in life. I said, why go and talk to me? Well, you know women don't know. She said, when me are 3 years old, she usually left me, you know, them tiny, we have them high house, but we have them big, what I call them now, big column there, but they are wood, catch up the house. So we are what we call them cellar. You remember cellar house?
Yes, man. When and it depends 4 posts and you can or 6 posts and you can go on at the bottom of it.
Right. So
Yeah, but we used to play
she
that
usually
outside
left
and
me.
thing the regular.
Oh, you know what I want? She usually left me underneath it, go down and see so I go get Irish mash to feed me. So she had tell me say every time she come back, she noticed me have milk tin on a fire with broomweed in it. That was only 3 years old, and she always say, what you are doing there? And me I tell her, I say, boy, I teach me a boy. Said to me, so me I make her show me a tree. She say, yes. For I 3 years old into this thing, now surprise me, come here for myself, say people are telling us they heal. So we like to make reference to the great book, you know. Jeremiah 1 verse 5 say, I know thee before thou entered thy mother's womb.
Right.
And before thou came out,
Right.
I sanctify thee and ordain thee a prophet unto the nation. So
Powerful,
what me I
powerful.
do, we send if you come do it. And I like we take it on and we have to go school come do to learn it, right? In a way.
You know,
You know,
you say
it's in a way.
something. You say something, and to be honest with you, it's only God can tell. Only God can tell, because a lot of us born with certain gifts, you know, Dr. Chemo. But
Yes, man.
most of us identify it at maybe at an older age or middle age. Sometimes some of us identify the gift when you're getting old. I am so
Yes.
happy that you were able to acknowledge this gift. And maybe you never even acknowledge it when you were more younger as a kid. But what happened is
No.
that you have this thing with herbs and bush at a younger age, not realizing that this was gonna be the calling. But so tell me, now even before herbs, what were you doing before you were actually deep?
Well,
Check.
You did that?
Yeah, man. I was asking, explain to me what were you doing before you actually got deeper in the studies of herbs and
Well, what really
healing
happened, you know?
plants. Yeah.
As the Bible once said, to eat that much has been given, much is needed also from I. So at the age, at a tender age, at 7, you know, we are also a talented musician. So we usually make one guitar and play in our church, our father pastor, you know, same way. So
Wow.
we usually play with little sardine tin and fishing line guitar, and them usually call me if you come sing and play. So when we get little much bigger now, we start full on professional instrument, and we learn to play so fast that we love music with a passion.
Yes.
And we usually we start play professional guitar now for our father, travel around the country, keep what them call a convention and play on street. You know, playing at church. But excellent band, and yeah, and people catching a spirit and them feel nice.
Yes.
And me they love the reggae music. So me branch off tonight. Me just run from Kingston, from Portland, and just come in at Kingston and just start jam round until, you know, man hear me I go on meeting and say, why you can't play, man?
So originally it's Portland. You were born in Portland originally. Portland.
No, St. Thomas. St. Thomas, but me growing up Portland.
But the two neighboring parish that, man.
Yes, man.
Come like a walk from St. Thomas go Portland.
Yeah, man, I easy walk, man. We do it every now and then, too, man.
You know, there was always a little thing about St. Thomas people. Back in the days, they used to say St. Thomas people are powerful people because that is the parish of which one of the national? Paul Bogle.
Paul Bogle, yeah.
Paul Bogle came from, and not just that, but it was so powerful that people used to afraid of St. Thomas people, them, you know, because they used to call them Obia people. Right?
I know.
I know they still call them that. But now I can see, and I can hear from you why St. Thomas is really a special place on this earth, this map of Jamaica. And also, you know, a special place for people to even go to get healed, because a lot of people who I know have gone to bath in St. Thomas and come back with no more pain. Just by being in the mineral water and in that water coming from the rock, which is so hot, you know?
Yes.
And they're still doing it up till today. So we want to acknowledge St. Thomas for the birthplace of the eye, Dr. Chemo. So all who never know about Instagram, Dr. Chemo born in St. Thomas. So today the first thing I got to know over all those 2.5 years, going 3 years now with the pan. Tanaya yard till we move to whole reasoning. St. Thomas.
Yeah.
So yeah. So currently right now we are just doing the streamlining on Shem Music FM, and we're just getting the full energy of Dr. Chemo and why he actually entered into to being a physician, a person who are healing people through natural herbs, medicine that the Bible talk about, that Christ talk about in his own word, Selassie talk about it. Every powerful king on this earth knows about trees and plants and healing plants and healing seeds. So, born in St. Thomas, get the inspiration from early. Now, tell me where go on, right this up. Tell me where go on from this now.
We're coming out of the city, but a little bit earlier before that, you know, we did plague with sickness to as a child. God, we never really healthy, guys. Some of our friends, them do good with eating beef, pork, chicken, rice, dumpling. Them never sick like me as a child. But I was sick from 9 years old, constipated. So I couldn't metabolize good. And when my appendix burst in my belly, 3 days I walk with it. I never know how that happened, but it never killed me still.
Wow.
So I end up in a KPH hospital. Never forget, one white doctor was there. I think I was about 19 years old.
Right.
When he realized my appendix burst, he said, "Oh, you're not dead."
Wow.
And I said to him, "I can't dead, man." And he said, "What do you mean you can't dead?" I said, "But doctor, if I did dead, I wouldn't die, so."
Yeah.
Die. So that's the way I do. So them slit me and drain out the inflammation. But what really take me after that, the constipation never moved because the appendicitis lose connection from where it is to the rest of the digestive system. So it lock off with just pieces alone, clog up in my body.
Wow. So
although them drain out the inflammation, this problem still did it. So when me get the little quick fix there, me enter in a Kingston now.
Right.
You know, I go and I survive. I do my little music. I was in Twin Gates Plaza, and we usually do some rehearsal down on the boulevard at Swap Shop.
Right.
And, you know, one day me up there play, and I Virgin just walk in, and he stand up and listen to the band the whole time, and when we done rehearse, him say, "Why more there come a center, you know?" So come do it.
Just like that.
Just like that. him is a drummer, him work on ship. You know, so him run a little band now at Senton, but in guitar is 6 and 1, the guitar is a fill-in.
Right.
So, me I say, I don't know when he Senton, I was back name some man. And him say, down the country, man, just go down town and tell him, say, I got to watch your roast, man. Feel if you run away, be.
Wow.
I say, all right. I never itch. Next man, I just jump on a bus and go down there and I look at one pants and one shoes and you know the hotel and you eat in a hotel in a runaway beer.
Well, I don't know it because I've never been there. But for the most part,
Okay.
I've heard the name.
Yeah, my first place that I'm going to start play when we are play for tourists in our hotel. I'm going to say, Bap and go down. I did it for a little while. I lived there for about 4 years and move around. Sickness I kick and jump, but me not pay much mind. But what really take me now, I did it for the 4 years. And the drummer did I play with we left and got Negril. So when him got Negril now, he ain't like the guitarist so did it. So him send bass, if we bass we play with in our band now.
Right.
So if you come for me, so him go say back now and come for me. And when him come for me now, I end up on Negril and start playing Negril and then I get sick again. So the sickness keep on follow me. Guy, them never fix it. So what happened now, I end up back in the hospital again and the doctor now do another minor operation again. This last one messed me up so bad that I don't know what did happen. As a matter of fact, on IRFM there was a show where this girl will come on Sunday morning and give some African time. I don't remember her name.
You're talking about what's her name again, man? Her name in my mouth, you know. But anyway, continue.
She usually bring on some people, sometimes some doctor and sometimes some historian. So one morning she opened the line and said with a call. So me I look this help now, you know, so this person sound like them know something about natural things. So I call in. And them tell me if you express how me feel and me express and them just cut me off a line.
Wow.
So me left hanging again and a fight. To be honest, Melody, I gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell enough people more time and them say, me don't know what me see, you know. We usually play jazz at Grand Leader Hotel at Negril.
Wow,
One Sunday night.
I never know say you was a jazz player.
Yeah, man, I play jazz and blues, man.
So it's so much information you pitch out here right now. Only for information, bro.
Jazz, blues, rock, everything. I remember say the North Coast is like a college for music, you know.
Right.
You know. So what happened now? One day I leave. I think same time 2 o'clock in the evening there. And I go home, but me wounded. You know when you feel wounded?
Yeah.
So I could my head hold down and I don't feel good, brother. I don't feel good. My head just not the pan
Yeah,
peak.
things are right. So
yeah.
So to make it a little bit shorter, in a nutshell, is that while entering in music, you were still sick, not knowing that you were actually sick and have these problems, but you couldn't figure out what was going on. So
you couldn't figure it out.
You went back to
the doctor and them not figure it out.
Yeah, so you went back to the doctor, and doctor didn't give you any result that you can be able to say would have been able to help the situation.
Right.
So from there, so that took place.
What really happened, you know, I can tell you how the result them start come now when me have to switch to from music. While going up, with my head hold down, a man appeared to me. A Rasta man come to me and say, there I see Rasta. And I say, yeah man, I don't feel good, man. He say, yeah man, there I see because they are not eating no fruits and they are not drinking no water. You know, so, you know, somebody say something to you and you say, you hold down here and I say, fruits and water, fruits. So me hold up me and say, so
hold on. But you know, you said something a while ago that does pull a string a while ago. Dr. Kimo, you remember when you and I was in the supermarket shopping for healthy food, and you saw this lady walking from about 10 centimeters or come down or something like that. And you said to me, say, you know, say that lady is sick. And I said to you, say, oh, you know, you know her? And you said, no, I don't know her, but from see her turn the corner, is that she looks sick. I look like them operate on her already, and like she ought to take all a third one too. So, I said to you remember that conversation?
Yes, I remember, man.
And I said to you, oh, you know the woman sick, doctor, you don't know her. So right away, I get curious. So this reminds me of that situation now. You heard somebody telling you that you are sick, and you're not drink no you're not eat no fruits and you're not drink no water. Just like that.
Exactly what the angel said to me. I tell you, says an angel. So people ask me question, I'm tell them, so oh, you know, sir, angel. I say, all right, the man appeared to me right on a 4-way road, but it's a community.
Right.
It's not no bushy area. A community, if you walk, me have to see you. If you run, me have to see you. And by the time I hold up by my head in a few seconds, I know so this man turn better. I'm not saying what kind of man this just come to me. But anyway, me turn back, go down at the market, go buy fruits. I think me buy maybe about 2 months of fruits and put them for cool, and me buy some callaloo. Me never forget that me make callaloo soup and fruits and water for 1 month.
Wow.
And in a maybe about 27 years, me got a toilet.
Wow. Wow.
After 2 weeks, I went to the bathroom, my brother.
So what you're saying,
And
Dr. Chemo, you're saying that for all those times you were sick and you had some information about herbs from a childhood coming up, you
Right.
actually never actually thought about healing yourself, even though you have healed other people before, but you have never thought about
No.
healing yourself?
No, at the time when me down Negril, me never jump on the journey yet, you know.
Right, but
that was-
remember what the reason why I ask you that question, you know, is because you were telling me at a younger age there was a man that was crippled, and it was a friend that you know, and you actually sent herbs go give him, even though you
No,
weren't
man,
so deep.
that a couple months ago.
Oh, that's a few months ago. Okay, because I misunderstood what you were saying. I thought you were talking about from a younger age, but eventually,
No.
what happened is that you went to the grill and you start playing, you get healed, and you have to now go back to the medical doctor again to try to figure out what is happening. And you went there was no help at all you got from that. What happened from there on?
Well, what happened after the last operation on Negril, where them send me to another dominant doctor, you know, private doctor. I'm going him send me like acidophilus. So basically, when they say me have no good gut bacteria, like him say, boy, them all heat up. So he put me upon this whole acidophilus, but me not really reach nowhere with the acidophilus at all. Me still messed up. So me catch a flu during the season, what them call name swine flu, and it mess my nerves a little bit because it make me teeth them just a knocking on my head. So my version at the time, basically, what call them Bubba.
But let me ask you a question. How a Rasta man forget swine flu? Me not understand.
Boy, I tell you, them saw swine flu, brother, and they make everybody catch it. What are evil people, them, man?
You can't believe this Instagram? A Rasta man, where you not expect none at all if you have nothing to do with no pig. Him get swine flu.
I
don't understand. So Dr. Kiva tell me, say, at that time when he was playing in the hotel, him catch up, otherwise I'm being sick, him catch up another sickness which was, doctor said it was swine flu. A Rasta man?
Yes.
I don't think of swine flu, I think it was a tease you, man. But anyway, we're on the journey,
But you know, them era they know me they put on my laxate, you know, I was bald at the time too. Yeah, but we didn't eat no meat. I would stop eat pork from when I was about 11 years old.
Okay, good.
You know, I would stop eat curry goat when I think about they are 22.
Okay.
So when we catch the flu, it was so bad. And the doctor them couldn't really fix it. So the man said, all right, I'm go call one herbalist. This is when the journey, I got chip in back now, like the memory.
Yes.
I got chip in now. So this brother come now. And he come and he say me I shake like a leaf. And he say, I the flu mash him up, man. All right. So he come with one plant named Vervain.
Oh, the plant when come with the name what? Vervain or Vervine? Which one? Come here,
same thing. Some people say Vervain, some say Vervine.
Okay, so Vervine plant was issued to you. So I'm give you a dose of Vervine plant.
He give me 1 cup bread milk. 1 cup of Vervine.
Oh, it was already prepared then? And prepare a cup of Vervine and give you?
No, man, he come with the plant and he fix it in my house. He make the tea and just steam it in my house.
Wow.
And he give me 1 cup of tea. And as me sit down here, so when the man give me the 1 cup of tea, my teeth them was like so them on a card.
Wow.
And when the man give me the one cup of tea, in 15 seconds, it ceased.
Wow.
And me say, hold on there. So, me say to him, say, me go want to talk to you, but he say my phone, so he go. So me say,
Dr.
to
Kimo.
basic, yo.
Dr. Kimo, we just want the people them know, say, we on Shem Music FM and we no normal.
Normal a lie. Oh, we talk about you. Because normal you talk about. A Shem Music FM a play. Not normal about this station here.
Not no normal pan power up Sunday night because them are information here. And some information that you're not going to hear nowhere else. The man say, while being sick with swine flu, the man give him 1 cup of Vervine tea or Vervine, whichever way you know the correct pronunciation. People call it different name. And in 15 seconds, him teeth stop shake and him started to go into a more calmer situation with the sickness.
Yes, man.
So we're going from this now because we have to take a break and come back, but we just want to know, because we have to pay some bills and something, so you know the thing go. Big up to Villa Mimosa, our sponsor. Of course, you don't know, we have to big them up in the background because you don't have them give that environment for endorse and do what we have to do, so we have to go up the sponsors them. Of course, we'll go right to a break after that, so continue, Dr. Kimo.
The man give me the tea, man, and after the shaking tap, the man go away. And I said to my brethren, so I need to go talk to the brother there. And I'm saying, live out on Nampre Road, man. So me, the next day, me find him and go down and say, yo, what the plan? I need to know it right now, And him have one whole walk kite in him yard and he show me. And I say, all right. He sit down and him show me I took a few little pointers. But then the sickness, the old sickness what I have, come back for me. And when I go back to him now, him said to me, say, God, to be honest, him is what them call a clairvoyant. The brother was a clairvoyant. So if you know him already, him dead now. If you know him, just by know him, he can call you and tell you, say, Mr. say that you had a panda about you the shoes you want to buy, go buy it. You don't have to tell him.
I one of them powerful souls there. Him read everything. Yeah.
And him do it to me more one time. I think say him put camera up on me, but then turn the camera never about because we're at about 1996 and 95.
Wow.
So you know say. When I go to him, he said to me, say, you know, say I can't heal you no more. And I say, why? He said, because you have to go heal yourself.
Wow.
And I said to him, say, but if me didn't know if you heal myself, I come to him and say, listen to me. You can heal yourself. Just easy. You soon find out how to do it.
So, so people on Instagram also, we on Shem Music FM right here. Best internet radio with all genres, all sort of music we play right here. So, but we play them clean. I'm on the line with Dr. Kimo, matter of fact. And you know, usually see we on Instagram, but sometimes, you know, we have changes and things are moving a different way. So on our stream, so later on, you can go watch it back on YouTube and so on and so on. So Dr. Kimo is expressing to us that how he became an herbal physician is because he himself was sick. Doctor couldn't heal him. He couldn't find any cure. A matter of fact, he reached a stage where doctor tell him that there's nothing else they can do for him. Because they try everything. The herbal doctor that he has been helping him with the Vervine tea and giving him some comfort, reach a stage to where him himself say, look, I can't heal you, so you have to go find the help for yourself. But you're powerful enough, you will know it in a short while. We'll take a break and we'll come right back after that. We are here on Shem Music FM and we're talking to Dr. Kimo and his journey and how he became a physician. Trust me, it's not normal. Not normal about that. Trust me, people. Stay right here in tune.
Them sit down and I talk and I try to assume like them know what going in my life. Sometimes I feel like the world is on my shoulder, only God know me I survive. It's like nobody no care, like nobody no care, no. You may think that all is well, yeah. I'm crying out think that all is nice. You think that all is nice. But a crisis in my life. Me a smile but me not cry.
You know, so me have to play back that song, ya people, because you don't know, you know. Dr. Kimo, that song, ya, a year song, my brother. Progress, the artist, come like him, do that song, ya, for you, my brother. Me not lie, me have to touch back that song, ya, one more time. Progress!
Yes.
Progress. H.M. the records. Them not see them blind, them not see no. Them see the glitter and the glamour and the big pretty smile and them think everything is nice, yeah. Them sit down and talk and I try to assume like them know what going in a my life.
Oh, we have to about you. Because the normal you have to about. I Shem Music FM play. No normal about this station here.
For the best entertainment,
Nobody
listen to Shem Music FM.
You may think that all is well, yeah. I'm crying out for help. Only God can tell, yeah. Only God can tell. You think that all is nice. You think that all is nice. But a crisis in my life. Me a smile but me not cry. Them see me on the TV some.
The time now is 1 o'clock.
The truth is them not really want no. The sacrifice why tell me for rich and it still feel like me no there no way. It's like nobody no care when to fail it.
Jamaica, the ocean's calling me. Oh yes, it's calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me.
Is the ocean calling you too? Hey, are you coming to Jamaica anytime soon? Then why not spend the day aboard the 55-foot HRH Mimosa luxury charter yacht? We're located at the Montego Bay Yacht Club. For more information, visit us at mimosajayachtcharter.com.
Jamaica, you're calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me.
The HRH Mimosa.
This is Lukey D. Real food you want? Come to Mango Bay every day.
Real food. Mango Bay Restaurant, located in the heart of downtown Montreal, 1236 Mackay Street, Suite 201. For reservations, please call 514-875-7082 or visit mangobay.ca. Real food.
Let's get together and feel alright.
Hidden in the hills of St. Anne, a little slice of heaven, a luxury vacation rental overlooking the crystal clear waters of Puerto Rico Beach is Villa Mimosa Jamaica, an experience you'll want to relive again and again. The luxury, the elegance, the butlers, the chef, the yacht, the food. Did I say the yacht? The service that is second to none. Visit us at villamimosaja.com. The dream of the rich and famous, or for those who simply want to live like it.
You're listening to Shem Music FM.
Yes, you're listening to Shem Music FM, where we play the best music and the best information. Yeah, man. So, Dr. Kimo, you're live back again on stream. First of all, I just want to say Happy Independence, Jamaica 60. We can talk about the years. We can talk about the numbers. The question is, are we independent enough? The word independent, sometimes I think it has been misused. But anyway, that's another topic. Of course, we're here and we're happy to see 60 years old. You can imagine, Dr. Kimo?
I tell you, my brother, we have to
60
give
years
thanks.
old. And the people of Jamaica are still suffering. I don't understand. But anyway, you were saying that the man say, can't heal you. So tell me what you do. What you do about it now? What you do about it?
Well, remember now, as a child, grandma, which is really never like a blood grandma to me, but I think when my age 18, she just see me one day and go to my father and ask my father, say, if he would have gave me to her for grace. I never grow my mother and father. I grow like a wild young.
What? Oh, what is that?
No, just grow. I mean, just grow myself and Jah guide me.
Oh, Willian. Oh, so Dr.
Yeah.
Kimo said grow like a Willian. So I have to try to understand what Willian mean. I know about Willian,
No,
but at the first paper.
William.
Oh,
William.
William. Like, just nobody no business about William, you know. I'm telling you about William people. When William plant, a matter of fact, I plant itself. Nobody no people just cut off your mid and dash them way, and that called William, and it just grow by itself. Nobody no business about it, no bush it out. You know, get the treatment like how the yellow yam and the white yam and the St. Vincent yam get. So you grow like a wild yam.
Yes, man. So,
yes.
That was one of the reasons why not for the sickness they would take me. There wasn't so much that my mother was only 14 when she get me, you know.
14.
So
wow.
Yeah, she had a little picnic, she don't know nothing to take care of her baby. You know, and I hate that. So when this bridge, you know, same can't help me now. I remember Mama usually give me Sorosy.
Right.
You know. Yeah, and Sync Bible, because you know, then time whenever I have no doctor in our community neither, there was no doctor in there.
Right.
So people have to figure out. So when we buck with you as a child, I remember I said them usually script on something named this match. There was no plaster, but plaster actually only cost more arms still. And we usually scrape this match, and it's like it have a gum on it, and we paste it on the toe. So if the nail pop out, in within say about a week, it come like the nail start grow back, and your toe just heal up like that. I remember those little things now. I say, hold on there. All right, this man now heal me, so I dip on my own. So Sync Bible was one of the things when I start use, and Sorosy.
Mm-hmm.
When I start feel better, I already go bathroom. The only problem I have in a melody, all I want me to tell you about that one problem I have enough.
Right.
I just need to go bathroom. That's it enough.
Wow. So you weren't defecating any at all? You weren't defecating any at all? Just for how long? For how long?
This started from me about 9.
9 years old. So the man.
Yeah, because.
Wow.
My diet was white flour.
You should have been a dead man, man. You should have been a dead man.
Well, may I show you, say, the lack of knowledge. I think we'll stick to choices and culture, but not knowledge.
Yes. Doctrine, culture, but not knowledge.
Yeah. Not knowledge. We don't have the knowledge of life. And so, me not go about you, but me not nobody can tell me, say, you need to eat some ripe banana and some jackfruit and some mommy and some sweet sap.
Dr. Kimo, you know that remind me of? The producer when I studio named Famous. Every fruit I give the man say him not eat that. Him not eat that. So me ask him, what kind of fruit him eat? But you have to eat fruits and drink water, brethren. And the man just lock the man every fruit I give the man. Me give the man all melon, the man I say, no, sir. Continue, Dr. Kimo. This is really interesting, and this is the first time Instagram getting the opportunity to hear the story. I know that they might hear it clear because we're not plugging into the system, because we have to use the system for different reasons. But hopefully that they can hear us and hear you as well.
Yes. So upon the whole scenario, me remember a few little things from my youth. So me start, put them in my daily regime. So when we got to the hotel, but I eat the white rice anymore and the sweet juice when them did that give me. I realized that them mess me up. So I start feed more vegetable and fruits.
Right.
And a little thing I go on. But when me left Negril now, I say, all right, boy, I take up life, I start get youth and when me come out Clarendon, I mash up again because I come back to my curry chicken.
Mm.
My woman at the time.
Curry chicken and white rice.
The curry chicken and white rice, she cook it so good and it hold me.
You never tell me know about that. I was a curry chicken specialist.
Yeah, man.
Famous is a jerk chicken specialist and fried chicken and rice and peas. The man and them that right round the clock.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The curry chicken boy, they hang on for me, then we start, curry goat again, and the curry goat, the 2 wicked, so me have to lower it down with on the chicken and fish.
Yeah.
Then another sickness arrived, what them call dyspnea. But basically, it started giving me shorter breath, so I couldn't breathe anymore. Like, I have a sleep with my mouth open.
Wow.
So, yeah, me not get enough oxygen in my lungs. I mean, we go doctor, and then when we start go doctor feed, it means they give me some big orange pill for take. I'm a lungs disease. But what happened after that, we end up with what you call them pinched nerves. Because sometimes with a cripple up like 5-6 years, I can't walk because I'm pain in my hip line. Go through my buttocks, go down in my foot, and that's it. 5 days, I can't move.
You know something? Then, you know, me there, I think about it, Dr. Kimo. We have to have like two versions of your story because the reason why I tell you this. The reason why I am interested to hear the story is because a lot of people sometimes when you're trying to help them, the first thing them ask you for, if you are a certified doctor, and them must say, boy, if you're not certified, you can, you know. And we understand the whole ramification of getting certified, and we understand the whole energy around that. Being certified in whatever you're doing. It's like they must say somebody else have to approve you then. But
in a film world.
Yeah, in a film world. But to hear a man talking about coming from a baby stage where you were inclined in and interested in herbs and bush. I would call it bush. Most people call it bush, but we know it as herbs and healing plants. And you were interested in those kind of things from a tender age. And also, what I've learned by talking to you over the years is that you also grew up in school studying the human body, understanding how the human body works, what make it works, what are some of the things that cause the body to not function properly. So it's like you're a human mechanic from a tender age growing up. The reason why I say you have to have a second story.
The only subject I passed in school was biology.
The only subject the man said pass in school was biology, nothing else.
Yeah, nothing else.
So my thing now, the reason why I want two versions of this is because if we tell them people here, the whole thing, we are gonna need like two versions of it because trust me.
Yes.
So we get the whole thing now. You being sick and reach a stage now where you have to heal yourself.
Yes, man.
What was the method?
Well, eventually, because when you have responsibility, what start up when I start tour now, I start drop down because I'm on oxygen.
There's no oxygen in the blood.
No, I lick up my knee cup, not by a drop, I just get up and I bend down and I get up and go, come. And this location take me and I said, boy, this thing I get serious. It's like me I fall apart, brother.
Right.
So, I come over my yard and I sit down and I go through it, I analyze it, I lose my woman. Everybody gone left me, but it was for a purpose. I need to look deep within myself.
I want to stop you right there, Dr. Kimo, because you see, well, if people don't understand when we talk more time and talk the things them, but we have to talk them. Here is a man providing for him family and through the process get sick. Him have him queen. And boy, I'm queen just say, boy, you hear me? Can't stay with no sick man, you know. Me have a cut. So for all of them man that we are talking about, my woman and me this and my woman and that, and all of this perhaps not. Just remember, say, when you get sick, try have some money put on here. Because if you don't have no money put on, you have to find money pull up. You understand what that means?
Yeah.
You have to find money pull up. So, what Dr. Kimo say, woman gonna left him now because sickness taking wicked and can't provide again and go provide. So, woman gonna left him. So, continue.
Yeah, man, I lose every basically my livelihood away there. But, it was for a reason to me. Because I actually need to go deep within to find out why really are going on with me. And one responsibility never stop like you who you lose. You pick me have to take care of. And I sit down in a Portmore And I spent 3 years and start to research. And for the most of the time, I start go back to eating fruits and drinking water. I start find back myself again, my true self. And when me move come in a whole about me there now, what really happened here so? I actually get a girl again and then lose her again because I didn't want she cook no food give me. And it become a problem. So the money couldn't share, the money never did enough to buy fruits and buy chicken. So
that's the poor man's life, you know.
Right.
You don't have no money for supply buying fruits.
The family,
you might
so
can just buy
large.
chicken back and rice and some things and sugar and 2 tin boom and some sardine.
I mean, you want that again.
And you never want that, but that's a fair food.
Yes.
And you never have enough money, so it'll cause problem in the relationship. She'll cut the fee again.
Well, she actually cut.
There you go.
What really happened? When she cut, though, something happened after she cut.
Tell me.
A woman see me a preach. That me study the thing for about 3 or 4 years, and I understand a few things. One day, me out in the street, I talk to her, them long time bushman who just put things in a buckle.
Yes, man.
And,
yeah, man.
But
We call them sidewalk herbalist.
Yes, sidewalk herbalist, yes. So one woman come to him, one pastor stop and say, I went in the buckle there. And him say, yeah man, I clean you up man, wash you out good man. And she said to him, suppose me no want to wash out, me want to just know what he like, if it doesn't work for me. So he couldn't really break it down to tell her when in the buckle. He just say sarsaparilla, but she don't know sarsaparilla. And him don't know what it can do. He just know say it's a good plant. So I said to him, tell me 2 things going in the buckle. And him tell me. So I break them down for the woman. That me already research it. And the woman said, oh, what about something? And I said, yeah man, try it man. And the woman tried it. And it worked for the woman. What happened? Me know the on the roadside, I preach to some people. I say, yeah man, you have to eat good man. Load the juicy beef sitting there man and the Kentucky there man and just eat good man. One woman here and say, you sell herbs too? And I say, yeah man, but me need to sell herbs yet, you know. But when she asked me, I say yes. So she say, boy, me know I feel good. I say, me know what you want, man. So I come down on my yard and I make one little teeny buckle of something. So bitter.
So Dr. Kimo, let me just get something straight here, so. So before you start healing yourself, or while you're healing yourself, you heal other people at the same time?
Me never heal none at all. Me just say pank out my health.
And then you turn around now and I give other people advice at the same time.
Right.
Why it was important for you to give them that advice?
Because I realize one thing among humans, we can't reason among men without get irritable and arrogant. And I want to make a change in that she said, men can hold a reason like we are reasoning. Sanely.
Yes.
You know, a man I will say, yo, we will shoot you up and we'll stab you up and we'll chop you up because we're mind intact.
I got it.
Yeah. So that was my perspective right there. So when she said that, I say, bam, but she never drink the thing. Her friend got her house and called me, said, boy, I sell her friend something, but she not drink it, so she drink it and she feel good and she want to get pregnant. I mean, she said, me no feel good, you can't fix me up. And I say, yeah, man. And she said, you sure? I said, yeah, man, me can't fix you up, man. Yeah, man. And I came down and I put my heart and soul in it.
Right.
And sell her a buckle of our medicine. And she get the baby born. And she called me and tell me, say, boy, our baby born. She was 39 years old at the time. She never believed it possible.
Wow.
When that happened, I said, hold on there, man. Herbs work, man. But all them time, I still mash up and not take care of myself neither, you know.
Wow.
And me start help a whole heap of people.
So
that
a sick
one
man,
lady.
but I always used to hear this motto, you know, sick man no cure, doctor no cure. so question now, you were sick at that time, but you were still helping other people to get better while you were being sick at the time. So at that time you were still in the band playing with fireman? Because I know that you were playing some instrument, some guitar for Capitan Band before.
Yes, man. Yes, man. We play guitar right up until 2020. What happened is that now something started happening to me again when we never fixed from me at 24. It jumped back up on me. So I was in Belgium and I dropped them 2 times. You know, I do some deep breathing exercise, balance up myself, then my foot lick out. At the same time, all of them things happen. But I couldn't look down. If I look down, I drop them. So 2020, when Corona come in, it was a time for me enough to reflect because I already told them how the plan for go on. Me really couldn't go in, but me have to fight for go on. I survival that. And what happened when they told them cancel, it's like the father said to me, say, yo, me go give you enough time, fix yourself, understand what sickness is about, good, and fix people. So when 2020 chip in, me start dig deep again to back my research again. And me start go bush, get my bushman them ready and say, yo, me spend all of the money when me get. And say, carry them plans and make me run some research. That time I don't make no money yet. And you know, say, when I remember who called me for something and when the man get better, him recommend somebody. So what start up, me never fine tune it. So that is why I resign my music work because I realize say so much people need to be healed. While me also need to be healed in the process. But if me tour me I go distracted as much as me want the money.
Right.
So what I was to do was to put my faith wholly in the most science boy daddy. Even if me not make no money, you have to go feed me and take care of me because me I go resign. You know, I need to know about this herbal thing. I can't go doctor.
Right. So stick up in right there. So you have transitioned from being so sick to getting a feeling a little better because the methods that the man tell you say drink fruit, eat fruits and drink water. That was coming up the line. You were doing that while studying about how to get well. So you met a herbal doctor. Him couldn't help you, but him help you pathway and leave you with some knowledge. So you pick up that knowledge along with what you know now, and also what you pick up from other herbal doctors, and also studies that you have learned from Dr. Seabies and things like that, and start to study up the line till you start do your own university study now, which you call it your own knowledge about plants and everything else that to do with healing herbs and things that good for the body. Now, how is it that you now find out the method of how you put the herbs together, in other words, to make it be effective for sickness and not kill people? Because this is what most people are afraid of, you know. Them know say there's herbs out there that can heal you, and them also know say there's herbs out there that can kill you. And this is what why most people don't buy it. We call it the sidewalk herbalist, the medicine. Because there's no much study going into it. A man just know say that bush are good for you and just put it with another bush and mix it and give. And yes, it works and it may cause other damage. Now, how do you get from that point to this point to understand now how the herbs going to heal you? Because now you have the further studies now upon yourself. You're locked down and you have everything right now. How did you get to a point now that you can be able to convince a person like even me? Because it's not convince me, you know. It's God basically tell me, say, whatever you are saying is true now. When me go back and research them right there, right in front of you. You're there, you're right there. And we could have put 1 and 2 together and realize that what you were saying was true. So that's how we get convinced. It's not because you come with a bottle of herb and say, yo, singer, you have to take this, you know, because this is good for you. It's the whole entire education of you inspiring us about eating, and the type of food that we were eating at the time, that I was eating at the time, wasn't really good for me. And I really recognized that when I stopped eating the food. But then you can't just stop eating the food like that, because this is your problem. This is what was your problem before. That's how you could have been able to heal me. Because this is what you did. You tell me stop eating the food. Then after I stop eating the food, you said to me, say, but you can't just stop eating the food so you know you get better. You know, you have to go now clean out them something you have inside of you where black cast hold up a blockage and problem. So what did you do? You apply the medicine to remove those toxic from my body. Those things that was causing problem. Now, I am a living testimony, and the reason why me want to know your story is because we want people to know your story. And here why I said this. I had vertigo. This is the first time I'm going to say it on Instagram and anywhere. I have a thing called vertigo, where sometime throughout the year, people must be wondering why they must be singing melody on whole show and things like that. But I had these issues for years and never actually realized. I spent crazy money at doctor. Doctor tell me say it can't heal. Them don't know what cause it. All sort of something. But there's a time in the year when I just can't stand up. Yeah, there's time in the year. There's some time in the year sometime where I can't stand up people none at all. It's like me just half balance. Me have to lay down for all 2-3 weeks sometime before me can be able to revive back. And all doctor do is give me some ear drops and some things like that for balance me up and thing. And that only work temporarily. But there was no cure until I met Dr. Chemo. Now, this is how I know that what you're saying is true, because this is your studies now in your university. You have gone through the whole process of being sick to understanding what was getting you sick. You never used the bathroom since you're 9-year-old coming up. It was difficult 1 and 2 times, as you said, but it wasn't often. That will sick any man. I'm a matter of fact, I've been to use the bathroom for 3 days. Me have problem. I never used to use the bathroom that often either. But now, yo, easy for me all 2-3 times a day.
Yes, man.
You understand? But all of this is possible because of the grace of God that come down through you, that actually transfer to me along with the medicine. So what I've done was to stop eating the food, start taking out junk outside of me that was causing difficulties with my kidney, organs, everything inside of me. Because when you prescribed the medicine, you told me exactly what was going to happen. Now, how did you get to that point in your life where you could have been able to now tell me, say, this is going to work, and it worked?
Well, information is very vital, but it's always important where you get the information from. There's a saying that experience teaches it wisdom. And one of the things that happened to me, I remember what the Vervine did to my nerves. That was the first understanding that if your teeth are knocking in your head, your nerves damage. Now, if a man can give me a plant and my teeth them stop knock, I know so Vervine then is a nervous plant. Then I trackle down and look at the nervous system, and I realize the nervous system is an electrical system. Just like how you have a junction box, or the whole of the wire them run from and go up on the light post, but that is the headquarters, so that's the brain of the electricity. I identified that through the Vervine plant. So what I did, I researched to find out what makes your brain work good. And we realized that it is nervous plant. These are brain food. So you have some people just love dumpling, but some people love rice. So the body also have what you call it specific. So if your brain run by electricity, then you need a brain plant. What is the mineral for brain? Potassium phosphate. All right, so me understand that. The next thing to find out which plants have this mineral. Because there's no technicality in healing in them. It's just to understand. Yeah?
Okay.
Your heart run on calcium chloride. Then we need to find out which herb has calcium chloride. If your gut deals with cleansing, because your gut is like a sewage system in your body. Most people just throw long things down in it and it's stuck up down. But in your gut you have decomposition, so you have a rotten flesh, a rotten. Anywhere you throw down.
Fear must hear that. Yo, me a curve him, me a curve him.
Curvy, man. Just like in a physical world, if you notice people throw down garbage and one year it smell bad, right?
Yes.
So in your gut now, all of the meat what we eat, we realize that it can't make any form of what they call a conversion. So like putting a caterpillar to a butterfly or a butterfly to a caterpillar. That conversion can make from hard to liquid. So your meat can't come liquid. So it's stuck.
Yes.
And once it's stuck, now it decomposes, it starts rotting. When it starts rotting, it breeds fungus and parasites, and they defecate back right there. And then the smell, they call it trilethylamine chemical. Blood pressure people, that is a chemical that frees the blood, and it a fight.
Wow.
Whether blood sugar or blood pressure. And me identify that, so we need something now under the mineral enough to clean it. So we look on calcium sulfate, sodium sulfate, cleansing formulas. We look on the blood, iron phosphate, and potassium chloride. We know those minerals. It now is to find which herbs contain these minerals.
So question.
So
you never need no protein?
No, we don't need no protein.
Oh, you mean so hold on. So protein not the biggest thing, man. So how comes you never need a pure minerals me you talk about? You mentioned nothing about protein.
But I was eating protein from when I was a child because I usually eat chicken, beef, pork, oxtail, pig's tail, turkey neck, curry goat, name them. And them that protein.
Oh.
You know, cheese, ice cream, butter, sugar, those are protein food. But humans don't need protein because human is not carnivore.
Okay. So how comes protein upon the diet, upon the food chain?
Protein came in because someone, and there's a guy who is responsible for that, who changed the chemistry of healing named Paracelsus. Way back maybe, I think maybe it was in the 17th, I think maybe the 16th century. And when these guys start to eat meat, they wanted everybody else to eat meat with them. So them come up with this notion, these butchers, and say, boy, you need protein to survive. Now, if you look among scientists, they will try to validate it that, yes, protein is a part of life. But if I check good, man domesticate animals and give it feed and say, this is protein. But God never tell me nothing about protein. But he tell me about minerals.
So
And
there
when
was
me check the
nowhere.
mineral
So
road-
you're saying that, Dr. Kimo, there's nowhere in the Bible that basically said anything about protein.
You can't find it. It's impossible.
Stick a pin right there, so. Make me pay some bills and come back. But in the meantime, get to our music.
Yo, Lunda. Them say no man is island. But sometime in the life you come like a yellow stand. See, what they have to just prove the naysayers wrong, you know? Yeah man, you success and defeat. Can't stay still like Lake, so me sprint like Blake. Don't load the obstacles in my way. Tell every jury say me have to win my case. No lie, sometimes me spirit my break. But me still find faith and me still find space for show love in a world that's filled with hate. Life not last forever in this place, but before me rest in peace, me have to prove me worthy. Me have to prove me worthy. For y'all who a doubt me and up, if we win, tell them we deserve it.
For the best entertainment, listen to Chef Music FM.
For me, I feel proof, say me great, so me can't take too early. The amount of fight on my face, Mike Tyson face. People when me love tell lies, but me name try pies in my fame, but me rise in the same. The sky say you high me for him. True me behind the bars, many times them try for the teen. Yeah, them try for restrain, can't tie me with chain. Dash me in a fire, me tap out with the flame. No vengeance in a me heart, me know the same. So when them for your power, return for your nose. Spit for your dragon, can't get turned by your cow. Before them kill me on earth, them a go. Come firm like tree and a shade, man. It's a doggy dog world, I'm not getting. Them say younger can't suck the most milk, that me no believe. Me have to prove me worthy. Have to prove me worthy. For y'all who a doubt me, you know.
Man, I lie. Oh, we talk about you, because the normal you talk about. A Shem Music FM play. Not normal about this station here.
At all not normal, but we, because we're worthy. And Dr. Kimo is here telling you that he is worthy to be here.
Yes, man.
And there is no reason for him not to be here. You know why? Because the Almighty set it so. Him set it now where that this man could have been able to go on through trials and tribulation. And a matter of fact, I never him did set it so. Really and truly comes through, I think, a generational curse. Or it comes through a bloodline before him actually trickle down to him. So him did have to do something about himself. In other words, to change the cycle of film generation. I would have to do something about myself to change the cycle of my generation. Are you doing anything about yourself so you can change the cycle of your generation? Ask yourself the question, how much do you know about your health and how much do you know about what you're eating and who tell you to eat those things? And ask yourself, how did you get this education about how you supposed to eat? Dr. Kimo.
Yes, man.
So protein.
Protein.
This thing I name protein.
These words came up by men who have evil intentions. And the reason why I say that, because knowledge actually came out of experience.
Yes.
So when you're a youth, the fire then front you, and your mother tell you, say, don't put your hand on the stove, it's going to burn you. But as she does tell you that you're not approve. See? So you go put your hand up there and it burn you. And you say, right, it burn me for true. So you have what you call first class knowledge.
Yes.
But somebody come tell you, say, you need alkaline and superoxide, this mutase, SOD, quercetin, calmeg, polyphenol, flavonoids. So you get calmeg, which is some pill, carotenoids complex, omega-3, B12. So you get these are vitamins and also so-called protein entities. Now, if I look good in the internal system, it make up of canals, which will carry blood, and network system, which is lymphatic system, is a network, and flesh with fibers, collagen. That is what your body's internal is pure flesh. So if you eat another flesh that is not of your flesh, there can't be no form of metabolism. There can't be no form of conversion.
Yes,
because
true.
You never created with two system, like a two stomach system like animals, will break down and the acid so strong to burn up these meat when them eat. Them created that kind of way. That's why His Majesty said God created man a little bit higher than the animals and give them reasoning. Now, why we can't take care of the animal can't take take care of, because we get that power. Man have control of everything on the planet and he abuse it. So somebody wanted to create a system, a new system other than the system that was given to us. So they create what they call a malignant system. A malignant means tumor, cyst, fibroid, slime, phlegm.
Wow.
When you eat these food, they can't break down to liquid form, so them stuck. So doctor can cut out a man belly and him take out all 42 pounds of meat over the years he might live. And it kill him.
Wow.
But so, if you did eat...
Yeah, go ahead.
If you have eaten, let's say, a marmy, which is a fruit, good fruit. In that marmy, a marmy support, which is a powerful fruit, it has iron phosphate, so it unites with your blood with no form of decomposition. It having calcium, so that will unite to your skeleton system without any decomposition. It having potassium phosphate, it go to your electrical system in your brain without any decomposition. So the fruit then in reality now rotten and produce pus, fungus, mold and parasite. So this is not a protein food. This is a living oxygen electrical food you put in your body. And your body is an electrical system. When I find out that, I said to myself, we're rotting, man. But then the body not feel then. Because all you have to do is take him and find food where I eat over the years and put him on fruit diet. Or at least 85% time that the fruits. But if you cook things will not go decompose. That is what causing these sickness, and them stagnate and them bind because them produce pus. Wherever pus is, what we call slime, you just blow your nose, and anywhere that slime drop, that's it now move. If ants ever walk, they trap him. Bees, wasps, anything, it grab it. That is what inside people are kill them.
Wow.
You know.
Wow.
That is what mess up your world.
So now when some people get sick, you understand, chemo, like things like this. This is the way them feel sometimes. Listen to that song.
What the man them a move like flashlights?
Sometimes I feel like I could run away, like I could change my name, like I could save the game. At times I feel there should be someone to blame out there, but no one came. It's just a hater's game. They could never keep me from the good life. They could never.
The best internet radio.
Oh, yes, about you. Because now I'm on Shem Music FM play. No, all about this station here.
No way, no way, no way.
May I tell you, sir, there is music for every occasion. The man says sometimes him feel like that him could just change him name, run away. Because him not understand. It is a world of just pure misinformation that will cause a man and down to the baby and a suckling if you don't understand himself. It's as simple as that. Because if a man tell you, say, it's just like when COVID come in the Dr. Chemo. The scientists, them a try all side of things. Them don't know where to tell people, says. Them tell people, say, if you wear this, don't wear that. Then them come back and say, do this. If the scientists, them never come back and say, everybody must kneel down like a dog and crawl upon them knee. And them wouldn't catch COVID. The whole world would have upon them knee. A crawl. Now I'm just showing you, like, people, my thoughts and life and hurt is to get in touch with your God. Get in touch with the person who created you. The source that created you. Get back to where him said uno for do. The method where him said uno for follow. You and God can reason. God will help you. You understand? A man will endorse it because a God will send man for endorse everything we want to be done. Because that's why I'm not there in a physical form. Him there in a spiritual form through us, so therefore we can be able to hand down that kind of thing to one another. No, we not say doctor not have them purpose. And them don't know them. Yes. Because we have been rude and out of order for say, them not study. And them don't know them do. Of course, they know what they're doing. It is a formula. Just like how the doctor and the pharmaceutical people, them join an alliance. Because when him done with you, you have to go over there, so. You understand? Of course, them know them do. But are you if you know what you do?
Yes.
Because if you don't know what you do and know what you eat and know what's going to happen, then you're not going to know exactly this is going to happen to you. That you have to end up over there, so. So that's what happened to all of us. So sometimes we feel like just run away because we don't know who to trust, who to believe. Politicians I let you down. I let down the people. I let down the country. Them I do things and not inform the people them. So therefore the people them never know where I go. And when something happen, you hear say, boy, this happen and that happen, and then people have to now make a different adjustment in them life because the leaders who control us, who control the information, not sharing the information to the people. So the people them end up being lost. And only when them get the surprise, them can be able to react. And sometimes the reaction is very vital because it end up cause violence and crime. But if you don't educate the people, if you don't try to bring the people them up to speed, but hold on, we are talking about education. Then I don't nation, no must last. That
Yes,
leaders
man.
can have power. A dunce nation must last, and that is what give leaders powers. That's why we are not educated enough. Because if we were educated enough, all the people we are tell we things couldn't tell we. So right now, people, we're at a stage right now where we have to know a think. Me not talk about the information where you learn at school, no. Me talk about the information for yourself. What about what you learn? When last somebody ever really stand up and ask themselves, what have I learned over the last 10 years for myself? And this is without reading a book or watching TV to get some information. We are talking about what have you learned literally for yourself, where you can sit down and observe something and get some form of result from it. Such as watch a banana tree bear, see the reaction of it. Watch a planting tree or watch a flowers bear and understand the whole process of it. How much have you learned in your life for yourself? Meaning, where do you get the source from? Because that is the problem. That's why we have so much misinformation out there, too much source out there. Even though we are one of the sources, but guess what happened? We're not pretty up nothing, Because guess what happened? No, people are going to know the truth from we because our truth simple and easy for work out. We're not going in a science lab for work out this because God don't work out this and give we it already. And we know for no say we for continue the journey and pay more attention to plants. Because how much are we know in our backyard that the plant in your backyard good for you? No, them don't know that. As far as them concerned, a bush, them chop it down. But them don't know the value of the bush. Them not no education. Them don't know what the bush mean. Yo, Dr. Kimo, let me tell you something. I've come a far way, brethren. I mean, I tell you something, come a far way. Is that I remember the first time that I come on my yard and when I see some trees in my yard and I educate me upon the trees and I turn idiot, brethren. I not lie to you. And that's so right there and then I realized something in my life and I said to myself, I'm not going dead dunce. I have to know and get inclined with God put on earth. Because I can't just see a tree and chop it down. I don't know the value of a tree. Or the herbs. So this is where we lost. Yes. We lose connection with God and we lose connection with the information that God has given us. Man take it away and start feed with for them scientific information. So this is where we are now. So that's why we are saying we have to have a part second of this outer view. Because it's not even inter. It's an outer because we are streaming live. So at the end of the day, for people who don't know, we are now on the radio, which is Shem Music FM. Of course, you can find the app for Android in the App Store, Shem Music FM. Download the app. Of course, coming soon to the platform will be video and also audio for streaming as well. Because, Instagram, as you play two tune, bap them cut you off, and we understand the whole security of the whole thing and the whole thing about that. In terms of copyright law and all these things, yes, we understand that. Because even my own song, them cut me off with too. But at the end of the day, we just want to inform you and tell you that if you have an iPhone coming soon, we're working on the iPhone platform, coming soon, you can be able to stream on iPhone as well. But for the time being, you can go to singingmelodymusic.com/radio and you can get the information. It's right there too on my Instagram. So if you kind of lost, you can just get there. And also, big up to all the Instagram peeps. Of course, we have 11 minutes in the program. Of course, you'll juggle some tune. And of course, with Dr. Kimo, we'll definitely get back to him next week for another episode.
Yes, sir.
And the reason why we introduce it like this, people, is because from here on, we're building. So now you understand the story of Dr. Kimo's life. how he become an physician and how far he has been coming from sickness to being better and to being better. So at the end of the day, and now even being better meaning helping a lot more people across the world and getting some serious results. We're talking about people who have brain problem, can't remember anything. We're talking about people who cripple. We're talking about people like myself who used to have vertigo, who doctor told that there's no cure for it. That I've passed over and jumped over it like you know, if I used, you know, when I jump the 200, the man I do the hurdle, I saw me jump over it. With herbs. The herbs we use and jump over the hurdle. I have never, the vertigo has never returned to my God self since me get back inclined with God. Another information again, there was a white dude from Philadelphia. I can't remember Dr. Kimo was on the program and called him DM me and said, boy, him have vertigo for how much years and him a go a doctor and can't get better. And him want you to help him. I remember I gave him your number. He called you and you give him 3 things to buy and put together. And he bought those 3 things, and after about a week, him call you back and say, yo, me feel better, you know, me can go work. No, I haven't worked in over 3 months. And I was like, yo, that's really crazy. I said, you better already? And him say, yeah, I feel better. I can get up and walk around now. And he said, tell Dr. Kimo, thanks for me. Tell him I said, thank you, man. And anytime I see you guys online, I'm going to come online. I want people to know the truth, you know? And that man up till now has never returned to vertigo. And he spent thousands of US dollars going to doctor. People, wanna be wise. Stop be penny wise and pound foolish. You understand? This is Shem Music FM. Of course, we're on Instagram as well. So big up to the Instagram peeps, so you don't know the thing go. Dr. Kimo, any final thoughts before you check out?
Well, as we can tell the people, as we've been saying it all the time, this is the age of knowledge. I wouldn't even want to say information because there's so much there. But get the knowledge, not any knowledge, but the knowledge. You have to can hear the truth and know the truth is the truth. Because when you hear the truth, it set you free. And when you make up a story, it's still there in them office and lab all over the show. So when you're sick and them cut where you pass out to. And when you get better, we have to get better ourselves. And there's so much testimonial today. For sure. So herbs is the healing of the nation, and the God will make you say it and not me.
I want you to repeat that again. Herbs is the healing of the nation, and it's not you that say it, it's God that say it.
Genesis 1 verse 29. Say it.
Repeat the verse again.
Genesis 1 verse 29.
Genesis 1 verse 29. I've said it, and it's there as a living proof from God himself that the message that he left, that herb is the healing of the nation. Now, I want to set one thing straight. Scientists are also using herbs.
Yes.
It's just that you're not getting the full dose. Simple as that. You're not getting the full dose. So
but look at aspirin. You know that little pill?
Aspirin, yeah.
Yeah, where they use it as like a painkiller.
Right, correct.
But if you look on the willow tree,
yes,
that is part of the ingredient.
So what Dr. Kimo is saying here, people, aspirin, if you look at the willow tree, aspirin is a part of the willow tree for pain. Aspirin that you take in the pharmacy, you know those tall pine willow tree? That's part of the ingredients for aspirin. People, wisdom is knowledge, and it is also key. Get inclined and get into it. Dr. Kimo, you don't know what's going on.
Yes.
Body and soul we are dealing with, brethren. And right now we are saying it is amazing to see how we can be able to survive. You understand? After all these years of information and misinformation that has been going around. We thank you so much for your time, my brother. And may God continue to bless you. You understand?
A blessing, man. Give thanks until next week again, man.
Yes, man. So next week, same time, we'll be joining here again for another episode of Dr. Chemo's Journey. We'll continue from there until we start talk about food. And then we talk about the herbs. We're going to join everything together. So therefore, you understand how important it is for you to take care of yourself. How much do you know about yourself? That is going to determine on how much you know.
Hidden in the hills of St. Anne, a little slice of heaven, a luxury vacation rental overlooking the crystal clear waters of Puerto Rico Beach is Villa Mimosa, Jamaica, an experience you'll want to relive again and again. The luxury, the elegance, the butlers, the chef, the yacht, the food. Did I say the yacht? The service that is second to none. Visit us at villamimosaja.com. The dream of the rich and famous, or for those who simply want to live like it.
Jamaica, the ocean's calling me. Oh yes, it's calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me.
Is the ocean calling you too? Hey, are you coming to Jamaica anytime soon? Then why not spend the day aboard the 55-foot HRH Mimosa luxury charter yacht? We're located at the Montego Bay Yacht Club. For more information, visit us at mimosajayachtcharter.com.
Jamaica, you're calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me.
The HRH Mimosa.
This is Lukey D. Real food you want, come to Mango Bay every day.
Real food. Mango Bay Restaurant, located in the heart of downtown Montreal, 1236 Mackay Street, Suite 201. For reservations, please call 514-875-7082 or visit mangobay.ca. Real food.
Let's get together and feel alright.
True authentic reggae music on Shem Music FM.
Love is the only solution. Can stop a revolution. Just freedom meditation.
Love is the only solution, people, I'm telling you. If Babylon ain't got no love, you ain't got nothing, brother.
Love is the only solution. Can stop a revolution. Just freedom meditation. From war and illusion. Love is the only solution. That can stop a revolution. Just freedom meditation. From war and illusion. Revolution is a 10. So my people, check your place. Things in time of change. You need some different kind of faith.
Shem Music FM.
Make sure you don't stand and sink insane. When you're ready to take his place. The four kings of the earth be wise. Judgment is oversight. Love is the only solution. They can stop a revolution. Just freedom meditation. From a war and illusion. Love is the solution. They can free the revolution. Just take your meditation. From all war and illusion. Why you?
Let's see if man the bottom in the council of the wicked shall perish.
Tony Curtis is who we're featuring right now on the big station, Shem Music FM. Trust
we
me.
talk about you? Because the normal
Tony
you talk about.
Curtis is
Shem
who we're
Music FM
featuring
play.
right now.
No normal about this station, yeah.
Trust me.
Authentic reggae music on Shem Music FM.
We are featuring no other than Tony Curtis, and Tony Curtis have a brand new song out there called Black Man Rise. And it's full time now we rise and realize and give the world a surprise. Of course, we couldn't do it without our main sponsor, Villa Mimosa, and also HRH Mimosa. Hold on. Where we are? Yeah, of course, Mango Bay. Of course, we got to big up Mango Bay for the sponsorship right here on Shem Music FM. Of course, you know, we are true, authentic reggae music. And of course, you know, in all genres of music too, because we kind of flexible, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Shem Music FM, playing the best in all genres of music.
The time now is 2 o'clock. Yes, I.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, and the wicked shall perish. Fire burn. Way, way, way. Way, way, way. Ay, 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 ay. Way, way, way. Black man rise, rise and give the world a surprise. Me notice them I use intimidation, I fear them I use to condemnation. Black man rise, black be wise. Full time now we open up our eyes. I know everything them I go put in a book. Black man open your eyes and look. Black man is who I do the hocus pocus. They will trick you if you don't stay focused. We in a revelation time. Leaders of the world trying to manipulate your mind. Brothers killing brothers, fathers killing son. John did tell we said that wickedness and I go done. Man chop up in my said that she just gonna give him bun. Wonder when that wickedness and I go done. Black man rise, black man rise. Rise and give the world a surprise. Me notice them I use intimidation.
Normal a lie. Oh, we talk about you? Because the normal you talk about. A Shem Music FM play. No normal about this station, yeah.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
Shem Music FM, playing the best in all genres of music. True, authentic reggae music.
Fire burn.
You're listening to
Way, way, way.
For the best entertainment, listen to Shem Music FM.
This is radio, Shem Music FM. What radio mean to you?
Black man rise, rise and give the world a surprise. Me notice them I use intimidation, I fear them I use to condemnation. Black man rise, black be wise. Full time now we open up our eyes. I know everything them I go put in a book. Black man open your eyes and look. Black man is who I do the hocus pocus. They will trick you if you don't stay focused. We in a revelation time. Leaders of the world trying to manipulate your mind. Brothers killing brothers, fathers killing son. John did tell me said that wickedness and I go done. Man chop up in my said that she just gonna give him bun. Wonder when that wickedness and I go done. Black man rise, rise and give the world a surprise. Me notice them I use intimidation, I fear them I use to condemnation. Black man rise, black be wise. Full time now we open up our eyes. I know everything them I go put in a book. Black man open your eyes and look. Black man, fear is them weapon of choice. No true there's value might I think say that them nice. You never know the evil them a plan. Spelling Marcus Gavin and them selling up for rice and yam. Oh, what a wonderful joy it would be. If people would wake up and rise up and open their eyes and see. Black man rise. name I go put in a book.
Yes, sir, DYC are representing for Shem FM.
African. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Shem Music FM.
Look. We're here and we're having fun. Let's do this.
Nah, man.
Live internet radio.
Careful.
Shem Music FM.
You're listening to Shem Music FM.
Watching the man, real artist progress them represent for Shem Music FM. Play the best music in all genre. You know the thing.
Of course, people, I just want to tell you thanks so many thanks for joining us with we today on Shem Music FM. Remember that we have the app in the App Store, which is Shem Music FM for Android. Go download your app right now. We're going to have our latest update in the coming week. Of course, we're going to now add video to it so you can actually watch the show live and also listen to the show as well. iPhone, stay tuned, because you know, so I want to give the most problem, you know, when it comes to security. So when the app comes soon. But for now, of course, you can go to singingmelodymusic.com/radio to actually listen live on the internet radio. Of course, we got to big up Instagram. Thank you for carrying us live here as well. And of course, we're going to make this officially. Next week is going to be bigger and better. You're now in tune to Shem Music FM. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. God bless. Respect.
For the best entertainment, listen to Shem Music FM.